In this video, I'm going to show you how to update your Joomla sites to 3.8.13. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too, and thanks for tuning in to this live bulletin here on October the 9th, 2018. Joomla 3.8.13 is out, and in this video, as I said, I'm going to show you how to update it. I'm going to show you two methods: how to do it with the core and how to use it, how to update it in myjoomla.com. And I'm super excited because this is my first time to test updating the mass upgrader that myjoomla.com has. So I'm going to try to upgrade over 45 Joomla sites in one go. We'll do that towards the end. So let's turn our attention to the screen here and we'll get going. I have to mention too, I did not do the Watch Me Work live stream on Twitch today because of this coming out and some other things I had to do for clients. And so we will be picking that up next Tuesday, and our guest, I am hoping, is going to be Phil Taylor from myjoomla.com. And so I'm broadcasting a lot later than the usual 1800 UTC time that I try to do my live streams on, just because it took a while to get this together. So here we are looking at the update information for 3.8.13. I have the link in the description below, and anything I reference I'll have links to below, or drop cards down from the top during the replay of the video. There's 5 security vulnerabilities that are fixed in this update, and also you can read a little bit down below that this is an update to give people a chance to upgrade their sites before 3.9 comes out. So that's coming out, I believe, October 23rd, which is a Tuesday. So on the Watch Me Work live stream on Twitch, we'll be checking out some of the new features that will be available in that 3.9. Of course, you can see them by testing one of the beta releases that's out now, but if not, we'll see you on the 23rd. All right, so the first thing that we will do, the first method that we will tackle here is to, oh, by the way, this is a reminder, go to basicjoomla.com/giveaways, enter the contest, get some Joomla stuff for free, extensions, a book, membership on myjoomla.com. The details are there, basicjoomla.com/giveaways. Okay, here we are in the back of my basicjoomla.com site, and you'll see we get this notification that 3.8.13 is available. Now, before you do any updating, make sure you back up your site, because anything can happen at any time with a site, and especially when you're doing things like updates and upgrades. So I have a tutorial on how to back up with Akiba in the description below, and like I said, I'll drop a card. Check that out. You should have regular backups of your site just in case anything happens to it along the way. Even if you're not working on it, stuff can break. All right, so there's a few ways to update Joomla from the core. I could click Update Now. I could go to Components and look for Joomla Update. Now, if you don't have Joomla Update in the menu for your underneath components, then I have a tutorial on how you can fix that as well. Well, this time, why don't we, I don't remember what I did last time, but I'm just going to click Update Now. I'll be taken to the install the update. I'm going to click on the blue button, and now we just wait for the magic green bar to appear. It will streak across the screen depending on how fast your server is and your internet connection and whatnot, and voila, Joomla version update has been completed. So I'm going to use Regular Labs Cache Cleaner here. Click that button. That's in the description below, just to clear the cache. And the good thing to do is to preview your site beforehand and afterwards. And there you go, the site is working, and we've updated to Joomla 3.8.12 in the core. Now 3.8.13 in the core. So we've done that. Now let's check out how you do it with myJoomla and get on to this exciting part that's coming up here, updating over 45 sites at once. Here in myjoomla.com, which is a great service, a great site for maintaining. Even if you have one Joomla site, you will learn tons of stuff about Joomla and have some great tools for setting up your site and keeping it secure. You know, I feature it in a lot of the Maintenance Monday live streams that I have here on the channel, and subscribe to and ring the bell to get notifications of those when they're happening, and of course check things out on the channel. But one of the things that you can now do is you can update multiple Joomla sites in one go here on myJoomla. You used to have to go to each site that you were managing whether they were your own sites or what you're managing for a client, and do the update. Now you can do it with one. First of all, just like I said before, make sure you have backups of all the sites that you're backing up. Now here in myjoomla.com, I've already clicked backup on this tab, and you'll see here's a list of all of the sites that I'm managing, and I can look and see when the last backups were done. 30 minutes, 2 hours. I ran a bunch today just to make sure that they're backed up. I've got a couple that have errored. I'm going to look into that. I know those 2 sites. I think this one is not online right now. This domain is pointing somewhere else. And this one I have to look into. Also, here's one down here that I need to check. So, but I'm good because I have manually checked, and I've gone and I do have backups in those sites as well. So whatever the error message is here, I'm confident to move forward. Some of these have not been backed up for 6 days, but I know these sites, I have them set up to update only for once a week. So that's okay too. Hey Chuck, good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. So once you are satisfied that you have a list, you have backups that you want to do, you have backups for all the sites you're going to upgrade, you can then click over here to Mass Upgrade Joomla. Get ready for a really big, scary message here. All right. This tool can destroy all your sites in one go. Now we're alive. Just feel the vitality coursing through our veins. All right. Make sure you've tested your backups. I have a tutorial on what is a reliable Joomla backup. Check it out on the channel, because you just want to be confident. You know, if you don't have confidence in your backup, if it's not working, if you don't have a stable, solid backup of your site, you might as well have no backup, right? Anyways, okay, so we will click and go ahead. Next, my Joomla wants to collect the upgrade paths for, in this case, my 48 sites that are ready for a current update. I have a couple that are older and one that's not working, so that's why it didn't show up. Next, here's the list of all the sites I have to update. Now you see there are 2 that are green. That's because this one I updated earlier today, troubleshooting some problems on that site. And this is the one we just updated, basicjoomla.com. The rest, I can just click this Upgrade All button. I think if I click that, it's going to check them all. Let's uncheck the 2 that were green. And now I have never used this feature before, and I'm being really excited to try it when it comes out. Start upgrades for selected sites. Now we're just going to sit back and see what happens here. Here's all these. It says waiting for a first reply from site, and we'll just wait to see what happens. Now a lot of this is dependent on the speed of the server that is doing these backups, and in fact in the connection to them. I have a lot of these sites running just on one of my servers, so we will see what happens. But I'm just going to wait and wait patiently to see what happens here. Something will kick in soon. I have confidence in it. You'll notice I have a site called Behold Thou Art Hacked. That's a Joomla site that I've made where I copy infected files for future tutorials for on how to clean infected Joomla sites. We will wait. Do not navigate away from this page or refresh it. Doing so will not stop the progress, but you'll stop from seeing its feedback. All right. We will just wait here and see what's going on. Like I said, these all of these 48 sites are pointed to about mostly on 2 servers. Well, there's a number of servers on another company that I manage some clients for. But we will just wait and talk away. Chuck says in chat that he will be back. All right. I'll take your word for it, Chuck. So a reminder, if you're watching this on the replay, do subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. And you'll be kept up to date, and you'll get to experience some of the new stuff that I have happening for the site here, for the channel. Maintenance Monday live stream. We take a look at some aspect of maintaining Joomla, something we can do to secure it, and we always have a good chat for people who want to stick around afterwards. We'll be doing Zoom calls as well, so that people can call in. And then the the Watch Me Work live stream that happens on Tuesdays. it was me working on stuff, but then I kind of got we all get stuck when we're working on our site, so I didn't want to have just so much content on my channel of me stumped trying to figure stuff out. But I started bringing in people talking about things that they do and working for their websites. So for instance, we've had Juan Ruiz, who talked about Zoom, which is what we use for making the calls. We had Peter Van Westen that gave us a really great introduction to using regex, regular expressions. Vinny Iber that showed us about Notepad++, how he uses that. And we also had a really great long session with Vinny talking about his new site, iloveoldtimeradio.com, from concept to completion. So there's a lot of good things happening on there. Plus we have some pretty good fun hanging out and chatting as well. Well, this is not reporting back yet. We will just keep waiting and seeing. But in the meantime, I'm going to open in a new tab this core update needed link and see if maybe for some reason I did not hear back at all. No, check that out. It shows right now there's only 7 files that need updating. So while I was waiting for the first reply from the site, it did not come back. And I'm not sure why, but the cool thing to see here is that those sites did back up because there's only 7 still requiring. In fact, if we click on that again, maybe a few more will have been updated. 7 requiring it. Okay, Camp Agincourt and this one here are not going to update. This one's not connected. That one's an old 2.5 version. So then we just have to see and wait for a while to see if these update or didn't update. In fact, basic Joomla we've already updated manually, so I could refresh that and we could see what's going on. Anyways, and as you see here, this is a beta tool, so we'll see what happens in the future as far as getting those first contacts back from the sites. And Phil Taylor will probably check this out, and I'm sure he'd have an explanation for what happened here. The nice thing is that of the 48, I actually got 44 to update. One is actually probably 45 to update. And now I have just a small number that I have to go and check out and just manually see why they didn't update, or even to see if they are just in the process of updating. Yes, Mary, that will save us time. Oh, now look at that. Now we're down to 4 that need updating, and this one is already done. These 2 don't count, and there's just this last one. So yes, Mary, that is going to save a ton of time, because what I used to do was I would go to each site, right click and open up the manage thing, go update, and I'd have tabs going across the top, and I would just kind of burn along, and it would still take me maybe 10 or 20 minutes to, well, maybe 10 minutes to, if I was really fast and proficient, to get the update happening all that way. But to be able to do that many just by running them, that is great. So now I just have to check out this. Oh, you know what? Rick August PhD, that's the other one I already updated today. So it just needs to have a new snapshot taken. So basically, all the other ones did update. All right. Well, that is cool. And that is pretty enjoyable, because now, for whatever it took me to talk, 3 or 4 minutes. I probably didn't even have to talk that long, because we never did get an update back waiting from the first reply from the site. All those sites got updated. So that was pretty cool. Check this out too. I solved my chat window problem not showing up from the other day. So hey everybody, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for your support of this channel. Up to 1,078 subscribers. And once the watch time reaches up to 4,000 hours in the last 365 days, that's the next sort of goal that I'm reaching for. But I do appreciate everybody's support of this channel, for tuning in. If there's anything, any questions you have, anything you're wondering about seeing, put them in the comments below. And don't forget to hang out for the live chats that we have during our regularly scheduled times. Here on the channel, because we've been having a good time, not only talking about Joomla stuff, but talking about life stuff. For instance, my wife is going away for a couple of weeks, and I have some great Netflix recommendations from yesterday's chat to check out, so that's good. If you are sticking around for a little bit of chat right now, then that's great. If you're not, if you're heading out, thanks. Please subscribe to the site. Ring that bell for notifications. And until I see you the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless. All right, Mary, did your goat shoes arrive? This is pretty cool, eh? Updating all those sites all at once. I am pretty happy about that. Hey, Vinny. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting too many people to be here at this time of the day. It's the old late time that doesn't work for so many. But this morning I had a client site. It's a really, really weird thing happened because his site was not... His account went over quota because I forgot to delete some things after I updated some programs. His account went over quota, and then when I deleted files, his account never started working again. So I actually ended up contacting cPanel because I just didn't want to spend all day with his site being down. And it was something I figured, something that happened, been updating around the time of running out of space on the computer. Anyways, they found out that it was the cache that SH404 SEF runs that was corrupt. That fixed one site, but another site would no longer work in PHP 7.1, and it does work in 7.0. I'm sure it was working in 7.1. Anyway, so I ended up dealing with that, and then with the update coming out, that's why I bailed on the Twitch show. I think maybe, hopefully you guys got that message. It went on about 11:15 my time. UTCB 1815, and then just being regrouping and catching up and doing things here today. So anyways, yeah, so I wasn't expecting too many people to be here, but it's great that you guys are here. Oh, Mary told you. Okay, cool. Get the word out. Get the word out that it's not happening. Also, I just posted something on my LinkedIn that Mary saw. I put it on Facebook as well. If you have or any of your clients have downloaded the new Windows update, and we're going to install it later, they've stopped offering it because it was making files get deleted. Apparently, the files were disappearing off people's computers, and that's not cool. So, so just alert your clients: do not run the update on the latest Windows update that's out, because they might lose some files. Another reminder, strange reminder, to back up files. We always talk about people getting hacked or infected or stuff like that. Oh, they've reported that they have a way to recover those files. Okay, nice. Were they data files? Let me fire up a Zoom call here, Vinny, so we can talk. And let's see here. I think that I sneeze coming. I caught that one. All right, let's see. Let's meet with a call with Vinny, and you can bring me up to speed on that. You have to leave soon to pick up the kid? Okay, that's fine. No worries. But that's good that they have a way to, they've reported a way to recover the files. Means obviously they've done some testing, and they've figured it out. So cool. Yeah, it's getting late here in the afternoon too as well, and I guess it's evening time for you, and just about everybody in Europe is going to be asleep soon, except for those. Oh, one guy reported he lost 220 gigabytes of data. Bummer. Hopefully he had a backup. And that's what I was saying. We normally often say to people, if you get hacked, have a backup to a device off your computer. If you or if your hard drive crashes. But here's a case where if Windows accidentally deletes a bunch of your files, you want to have them back. And I was thinking an offline backup as well, because if you have, like I do, have all my files stored in OneDrive, which syncs to the cloud, if something were deleted off of my computer, it would then be deleted off my cloud sync. Now, I have the 1 TB like a Office 365 purchased version, so I could undelete them, but still that's a whole major pain trying to sort through that, because their undelete feature is not user friendly. They just have a list of what's being deleted. You can't just say delete everything from this date back or whatever. So better just to have it sitting on a hard drive. Yeah, probably not. That's a bummer. 220 gigabytes. That could be videos. I've got maybe twice that in home videos that I've captured off the VHS and my old DV tapes to get things over. So yes, sirree. Not good, but I guess that happens, eh? We all do stuff like that. So I mean, big company like Windows, we kind of expect them not to, but yeah, not great at all. Remember last week when I was doing last time I went to do the Twitch, no, the was it Maintenance Monday? Yeah, an updated to Streamlabs OBS, and I didn't have this white chat. I'm pointing here at the screen right here that you guys can see on screen there. That's because I forgot to switch over from my Twitch setup to the basic Joomla setup. So it was not Streamlabs that had not updated properly. I just too rushed in trying to get things together and missed that. Yeah, that was yesterday. It seems like a long time ago. So and also I did not listen to the shadow yesterday on your site, so I'm excited to have that opportunity to catch up on that. I almost got going up, but I think I ended up doing some other stuff that I I know I napped, and then we went out to a restaurant for a Canadian Thanksgiving dinner. It's just Thanksgiving up here, but like to translate for all the international viewers. And then my wife and I went and babysat our granddaughter last night. So excellent. I think they're great to listen to. Now I did ask Mary, did your goat shoes arrive? I don't know if she oh yes, they are great. Sorry, you did answer them. Awesome. Mary's size 9 goat shoes have arrived, and that is good. All right, well, we talked a long time yesterday, and it's late in the day here, so I think that I'll just wrap it up at that point. Look at that. Even the old remote is working here. So thanks, everybody. I will catch you next. Enjoy your Joomla sites. Enjoy updating your Joomla sites. And Vinny, Mary, George, Tim, I think. Oh, sorry, Chuck. Sorry, Chuck. All of us. Enjoy your Joomla sites. Enjoy updating them, especially if you're updating them all at once on my Joomla. That is so cool. And until I see you next, God bless. I must have missed the end stream button there.